the few times, and I gotta give it to her, when I've really kind of laid it out there, like, "I know this isn't right, but this is what I'm thinking, this is how I feel." She was receptive. She did allow me to have that and didn't judge me or even get upset that I had those feelings. Um, but it's hard to say it out loud sometimes and be vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. And I've had to learn with my kids not to overshare because, I mean, there's a balance to that too. Like, they wanna know that I'm flawed, but they don't wanna worry about me, you know? So, I have had to learn not to vent to them too much, which is why we need our recovery community, therapists, counselors, sponsors, support networks, podcast, listening to other people's stories. Yeah.
I think that's a great point because a lot of people in recovery kind of want to get away from counseling. Kind of like what you said, I'm done with groups, uh, and then lean on their family in in the ways that they're not equipped to handle.
Yeah, that's a really good point too, because our family members can't and our best friends can't be our therapist either.
That's something I've really past 6 months have been back in therapy, and I didn't realize how much of an oversharer I was, and I didn't realize that, like, "Alright, I have an outlet for this now. I can wait until my next appointment to talk about this. I don't have to talk about it with people at work or my friends or, my family who are your family loves you, but like you said, there's only so much they can handle, you know?
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
That's very true. And that's a really tough balance. I
Mhm.
mean, you've mentioned that a couple of times and it just rings true with me too is and that you learn that by trial and error, you know? What are they willing how what's their level of comfort balanced with your level of comfort on pretty much any issue. So,
What happens after a child is afraid to trust again after a traumatic event?
well, it depends on the traumatic event too. I mean, is it a hurricane that's come in and destroyed their home? Or is it, a parent who in a blackout drunk, you know, they saw their parent, their mom take a bat to their dad, So sometimes it requires counseling, therapy, sometimes it requires a discussion, talking through. Um, I think patience more than anything.